have forced my hand. That's it! Grab some glory! Flee while you can. Let's grab it. Doesn't know. Okay. Greater everything. The fifth corpse walker. We condemn both spirit and host for inviting the walker. With solemn hearts we bind you by your true name, Shamas Goodson, revenant and perversion of rare friendship. Regret holds more pain than burying the death, and trust to forgive you, brother, and bind your weakness for eternity. Okay. I'm going to retcon
here.
The what just happened if my next level up is allows me to have more speech. I have no idea. If it does, I will try to retcon what just happened. Because Scrolls of Banastor in the Fate dwell creatures both foul and fair, but all plague mankind with lusts and prides incalculable in our waking hours. Our power attracts them, and for good reason. Our unique bridge between flesh and dreams is one way they can enter the realm of flesh. To begin the path to true power, guard these poor, terrible creatures and best them. Force them into servitude or pledge your heart to them. Either way, you gain immense power and the means with which to tear holes in our world. Below the text is scribbled in the money. These are the arcane symbols drawn in blood. Yeah, I don't like how this turned out. It's fucking stupid. Even worse, I don't understand why they put persuade options that you cannot actually use. Whatever.
Of course.
But yeah, I'm only going to do that if
it will be done.
If I get that speech thing in the next level up. Because otherwise it will be a long time before I level up again. And I'm very close to leveling up. If I go and do some random questing, I will level up. I'm sure once I finish this one, I'll level up this whole thing. So I will be careful not
as
to
you say
overwrite something important. I don't like it, but the game forces you into a path. I don't like linear games. Not when I try to put an effort to making my character fit a role play. Ah, I can go to a party camp. What? I get ambushed in the Brescilian forest? Okay. It doesn't look like the Brescilian forest at all, but whatever. Be gone! Ah, fucking piece of garbage. Know how that happened. That happened. Well, then it must be a problem with your computer. There must be something about your computer that... Well, I've died again, Visors. I died not 10 minutes ago.
Flee while you can. Be gone!
The problem is,
As you say.
not so much how
Yes.
the game works, because Lost has shown that you can in fact play this game without pausing. Problem is I have too many spells, and the time it takes for me to take the mouse click and select that's that's too long. If I do that, if I try to do that, I will die certainly.
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
It will be done.
It's just too long. I have enough problems as it is. And the party basically relies on me keeping everything under control. If I fail to do that, then everything is basically forfeit. Leveling, it's all leveling. I'm out to level up.
It will be done.
You can, well, you will be able to take a look at that once I level up. I should level up in a minute. Fuck. Well, let's say 2 minutes now that I've been trapped here.
Yes.
It's all a fucking mess. Holy shit! What did just happen?
I fell.
Are you alright?
For a moment there, I thought I thought it was all over.
You thought what was over?
Everything. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
This is the first time I see this. Okay. Yeah, Isers. That's one way to go. Just are strolling in the forest. Need to level up, I need to level up, I need to know. How do I level up? No, she fainted. She fainted for some reason. They did say she was out to die in the circle tower. Maybe it's catching up to her or something. I really never used wind in my previous playthrough. The bear and the maiden fair.
Shall it be?
A bit more dying, please.
As you say. Be gone! Watch it!
Holy shit! I'm sorry, Alistair. I really am.
And now you die.
I really need to know how this works. Maybe I can unfreeze him.
I will not falter.
I can unfreeze him. That is going to use.
Die quickly.
That is useful, actually. I could send them to fight, freeze everyone, and then unfreeze them only. That would be useful. I still don't level up. Shit. Okay, let's go and talk to a freaking Dalish. Motherfucking Dalish! Why can't I murder them? It's unfair! Yeah, Raccoon. Long time no see indeed. How have you been?
It is
Hello,
done.
Paisian.
The essence of the wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed. I think he was ready to go.
Did you know about his connection to the curse?
I suspected. But Zathrian did not like to talk about that. Nonetheless, the curse is over, and no one else will be subjected to it. It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many centuries, and he will be sorely missed. But I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. I hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens. Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear.
I will make them go into the front lines and die against the Darkspawn. Let them all turn into the beasts they are. Yes, I've already done the fade. And now, hello, Paisian, I got interrupted by dialogue. How long before you are ready?
It will be some time. The curse leaves the hunters slowly, and they must regain their strength before they are ready to fight. It has been a long time since the Dalish marched to war. but I trust that in the end, we shall make a difference for you.
Fucking Dalish, motherfucking Dalish. Keeper Sathrian. Even without your magic and skill, we will delay the inevitable. It is said the elves lived different and long before any others set foot there, and thought most of their knowledge has been lost. It falls to the keeper of each clan to preserve what they have. Satrian is an old, severe elf with little love for outsiders, but his clan is facing a more trying enemy than most. Long ago, in retribution for an attack against his clan, he unleashed a terrible curse. He summoned the spirit into this world and set it upon the humans who had wronged him. The spirit did not simply slaughter Satrian's enemies, it transformed them into monstrous beasts. In time, however, the werewolves he had created regained their minds, and they sought out the one responsible for their suffering, turning the curse upon Satrian's own people. At the origin of the Lady of the Forest, Annus persuaded Sathrian to give up his own life. I did not do such thing. This codex lies. Returning the werewolves to their human forms and saving the elves who had been inflicted by the curse. Motherfuckers, all of them. Wind. For Wind, the printed word is a window to true understanding. A scholar by heart, she feels that what people commit to the page is sacred by definition. Okay. I already read that. Well, I had crashes. I had lots of fucking crashes in the Fade. You cannot imagine. It was in the Mage's Asunder place. It crashed every time I walked. Basically, it was fucking crazy. I did get the fucking point. I do get the point. Motherfuckers. Okay, I'm not going to retcon anything. If I really want to, or at least try. No, I won't do it. It's against my own fucking rules, and I have them for a reason. Okay, let me show you how leveling up works, Visors. You gain skills, I don't even know when you gain them. They are rare, you don't gain them every level up. You gain them every two? No, not even every three. Every three, maybe every four. I don't know. That's why. Uh, that's why I'm a little upset. Now you select the spells, which I have been doing basically in this school of magic. But I no longer have anything here. Alright. What should I do? I would really love some sustains. Yeah, I think the leveling up system is a little bit better in Dragon Age 2, if you ask my opinion about that. Well, not the level up, it's basically the same, but the way they distribute spells and talents, it's a little bit better in the A2. What do I do now? I could go for crushing prison. Or I could go for this. Crushing prison is... Alright. You would think that, Viceroy, you would think that, but for some reason the descriptions lie. When they, for example, this description, let me show you. This one says, at the end, all targets within 5 yards will be paralyzed for 20 seconds. That's a lie. It's not 20 seconds. It depends on where the enemy is of high level. If it's a boss or an elite, it's far less, far less. That's how I killed myself. I paralyzed my party for 20 seconds, but the enemies uh, got free at what, 10 seconds, 7 seconds, and they killed me fast, really fucking fast. But as I said, I would appreciate sustains because I tend to deplete my mana bar a lot. So sustains could be useful. Let's go with this one, why not? Let's try to get to Crushing Prison. That's a damage spell and also a, a control spell. I don't know if it's related to the difficulty, because they in fact paralyze people for 20 seconds, but it's only myself and low level enemies.
Do this, do that.
Shut the fuck up, Alistair. 29. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I do know things change a lot once you go to a lower difficulty. Because I had to in the Fade at the very beginning. For example, enemies are much faster and in Nightmare. In Nightmare, enemies catch you, you could say. When you start running, high level enemies catch you. In other difficulties, they cannot. They stay behind. Shield wall. Reduce damage, but I do rely on him for damage. So I cannot do that. Maybe this. Precise striking. Or maybe this. Oh, now let me see how many tactics does he have. He doesn't have much. But I could activate it. Okay, let's get him that. Yeah, that's exactly what they do, Icers. They just make them extremely tough to kill. And that's it. That's what higher difficulty means. You have to grind them to a halt in order to kill them, basically. Not change party. Fuck. Okay. Tactics. Enemy health 50. Do that. Enemy health 30. Where is it?